Yeah, y'all, you already know. We're about to jump into it. If you like what you see over here, Divine Feminine Tarot T, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe so you can be here kicking it and getting it in with me and the T team whenever we get ready to do us. Hit the bell if you want to make sure you don't miss a thing. Y'all, we got some stuff going on. We have a Divine Feminine out there that is doing her absolute best to alert the community of something that's going on. And no one is listening to her. There's something that is going on with a particular masculine. I get the vibe that she's telling people, like, you know, he's this, he's that, he's a dog. It may be his friends. It may be his family. It may be her friends. We don't know. But no one is listening to her, okay? And she is telling folks that this man ain't no good, okay? So let's see what's going on with this. Period. Okay? So this man made this woman a lot of promises. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This man made this woman a lot of promises, and he's not fulfilling them. Not only is he not fulfilling them, he never was capable of fulfilling them. He made financial promises. He may have told her he had a bank account that he never really had. He may have told her he had access to funds and hustles that he never really had access to, okay? And now, she is kind of letting it be known, like, this man sold me a dream, okay? This man told me that he had access to different things, and on top of that, he has more bad luck coming his way, okay? Whoever you are, feminine, what you are saying is very true. And not only that, this man has more dry ass luck coming his way while people looking at you like you crazy, okay? This man got more dry ass luck coming his way. And let me tell you something. He been rustling and hustling and lying to get what little bit of money he does have. When this man told you coming in the gate, like, you know, I can promise you, baby. Look, I can provide. I got something going on. This man don't have no money. This man don't have no money. He was lying then, and what little money he has, he lied to get, okay? This man is very much in a tight spot. He is blocked. He sold you a dream. He is ashamed. And he's kind of like retreated. That's why people don't believe you. This man has really fallen back in a way where nobody can really see that he's broke. Girl, nobody can really see that Sir Man is broke. So it kind of looks like you just out here talking shit. Because nobody can really see that he's broke. Like, he's falling back on it. Like, he might be one of these dudes that's like, instead of saying that the car he had was so raggedy it fell off and broke down, he just telling people like, yeah, you know, they got the foreign, but you know what I'm saying, they ain't sent it over yet. You know, I got it, you know what I'm saying, but it's out of town right now, you know what I'm saying. I go ahead, I got my brother driving it in Virginia right now. You know, he's doing that type of thing. He's doing that type of thing. He's telling people that it's not that he don't have a lot of clothes and stuff right now. It's just that, you know, until he moved to the new crib, he going to keep his wardrobe, you know, keep his wardrobe in storage. You know, he's doing that type of thing. And this guy must have a decent reputation in the streets because people are believing him. He's telling really obvious lies to explain the fact that he's belly up. But people are believing him based on his past. They're not realizing that this man's past is just that. So they're believing him when he tells them these very obvious and pathetic lies. And you're exposing them all. Okay? In the past, this man really had it going on. He was very vibrant. He was a guy that could get to money easily. He had a really upbeat reputation for like being a guy that you didn't want to fool with. But he was also a ladies' man. He was somebody that dressed. He really, really could dress. Like, we're getting this Knight of Wands energy. This man was fly. Like, he wore a lot of red. He was real sharp, you know. He had it going on. He had nice cars. He was real smooth. I'm seeing he might have even been a man with a beard, you know, keeping himself really, really coiffed. You know, he kept himself real jazzy now. Don't get it twisted. And now he has really fallen off. And really, you know, is not in a position to create the 10 of Pentacles dream that he was selling you. Okay, because he's not that Knight of Wands no more. But he sold you a hell of a 10 of Pentacles. He told you, like, we gonna have a home and all I gotta do is do this, this, and this. When the truth is, he's a King of Pentacles in reverse right now. He has lost everything that he had and had nothing that he told you he did have, okay? He also told you he had things on the horizon that he didn't have. This man is dependent on family right now, okay? His mama is paying his bills. What you thought? He might be working at his daddy's business or something like that, making just a little bit of money. Okay, just a couple of coins. 7 of Cups. All right? 7 of Cups energy. You heard me. This man is probably in the house sleeping all day. A lot of days, sleeping and dreaming of the good old days. But he told you something altogether different. So in that sense, he betrayed you. Because you had some other opportunities. You had some other guys that wanted to date you, some other men on the side. But since you was sitting there thinking he, had it going on and he was a high roller, and let me tell you something. This man know you the type of woman that prefers a high roller. He know how you are. He know how you get down. 2 of Cups energy. He know what you wanted. He know what kind of man you was looking for. He know when it comes to a soulmate, you expect a man that can provide. He wasn't confused. And you had some other guys that was showing you some love and attention in that 2 of Cups energy. And he was like, nah, choose me because I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do that for you. Baby, that man can't do shit right now. Justice card energy in the upright. That man might have just got home. Okay? He might have just got home. I'm just telling y'all the truth. This man might have just got home and sold you. I'm finna put myself right back together. And he's not able to do anything. He's not able to defend himself from the cold weather at all. Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay. If he didn't just get home, he's just coming back from karma. There's always that. There's metaphysical jail in a sense where he's just going through a hella fast storm. Okay. He's going through some shit where Saturn himself, Father Saturn karma, has laid down on his ass and administered justice. And he's just not able to, get back. Okay. He's not able to defend himself from the cold weather right now, in terms of finances and things like that. So he's going through it. He's a King of Wands in reverse right now. And he's a little mad. He's a little bitter. And so he's hiding. He's in a lot of shame. Okay. He's hiding the fact of what he's really going through. And not being honest, because everything in his life right now is stalled, it's delayed, things aren't really going right, okay? 10 of Swords in the reverse. He's in a point now where there's nowhere left to go but up, okay? So he's that far down in the totem pole. And he's hoping to gain some momentum, so he does have some hope. That's one thing. The man does have his hope, okay? He's not hopeless, okay? He is in that kind of time. However, we do see this Page of Wands in reverse. He didn't tell you none of this. Okay? That's the bottom line. That's what you pissed off about. That's what you around here telling people. Okay? Putting a message out when people coming to you asking you like, girl, why you not with Tony no more? Why you not with Sean no more? What happened with David? What's going on with you and, Aquarius? They be having some names now. What's going on with you and Trevor? Okay. This what you telling them. This what you letting them know. Like, look, he lied to me, y'all. He was up here broke. 9 of Wands. This man was up here in hellified bad circumstances, barely getting by, coming back from a horrible situation and circumstance, sitting out here bogus, told me that he had overcome all of this. 5 of Cups in reverse. Telling you he had overcome it all. Oh, I'm back. No. I didn't beat all that, baby. You ain't got to think about that. I got it going on. Saying anything to get you. Judgment card in the reverse, baby. Ain't nan church bell ring, okay? Ain't nan church bell ring. Ain't nan church bell ring. Silence. What? Judgment card in the reverse. Did nothing happen. Baby, this wasn't no church bells ringing type situation, okay? 6 of Wands in the upright. This man was claiming victory, and you see right here, had nothing happen. Had nothing happen. King of Swords in the upright. And so, again, for this reason, this man is just hanging back, keeping it low-key, not saying too much. What I say? 8 of Wands in the reverse. Not really communicating with nobody. making a lot of excuses, and allowing people to think he's still that same Knight of Wands from back when, that was sharp, that was fly. You know, he's staying in the house. He's not coming to a lot of the parties. Two of Wands in reverse. He's not making any plans. Okay? Queen of Wands in reverse. But here you are, okay? You letting it be known. You letting everybody that know, because he's staying in the house and staying so low-key, people is like, well, did you mess it up? You know, why y'all ain't together? Why we not seeing y'all together? Girl, you let him get away? Because they not seeing y'all out and about. When the truth is, he done slithered to the background because he can't even afford for you to be out in the high-end lifestyle that you used to being out in. So they seeing you out by yourself because you like, oh, well, I'm going to keep living. I'm going to still keep doing the high roller things that I do, that you lied and told me that you could afford to do for me, that we now know you can't afford even to do for you. So he's sitting in the house. So you telling people the truth. Well, girl, what's going on? Where's Vic at? Oh, baby, Vic is broke as a joke. He lied to me. Okay? You letting people know what time it is with him. Period. 5 of Pentacles energy. He left you out in the cold as far as you're concerned, because he's more concerned with his reputation and being ashamed than getting up off his ass and working fast to get things together or making more networks and connections. First of all, okay, he in the house feeling low-key hiding, thinking hiding is going to make things a little better and just having a little hope. But in the meantime, he letting you just kind of be out here in the wind. So you like, well, you know what? You lied to me in the first place. And I'm not finna stop living my life. So you still living your life and going about your business while he's sitting in the house playing games. Okay, he left you out in the cold. Y'all was supposed to have this sweet relationship where he's giving to you and doing for you, 6 of Cups energy, like he may have promised or may have even done in the past. You never know. Now he's in the house feeling bad, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Baby, you left his ass in there. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, because in your mind, you like, you ain't doing no work to get better anyway. You sitting in here not being shit. I'm not sitting in here with you. That's what I can tell you. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. That's just where you at. You like, what I can say is I'm not finna lay down in here with you. You lied. I'm finna let everybody know you lied. I'm not finna sit in here and be in this financial imbalance with your stupid ass. That's just where you at with it, okay? This man is in a space where he actually feels he's going through something. First of all, let me also add this to the phase. This man is like sitting around looking at old trophies, okay? This man may be in some type of a crisis. It could be a quarter-life crisis, a midlife crisis, an old man crisis, okay? But this man is like sitting around looking at old trophies. Old trophies could be he used to be on the high school basketball team. Old trophies could be looking at his kids' baby pictures. Old trophies could be, remember that time I was so sharp that everybody couldn't stop talking about it. Here go the picture right here. Old trophies could be, remember that time I used to be the person that made the winning point on the football team. But whatever the case is, this man's sitting around looking at old trophies. Okay, remembering the good times, the good years back when he had that sharp, tailor-made red hat with the black feather on it. He doing all of that. Okay, remember that time I had the horse and carriage pull up to Sharon house on that Saturday night and couldn't nobody believe it because wasn't nobody doing it. Everybody was lame. They was too busy sitting around getting chauffeur-driven cars, and I went and got the cold black stallion to pull up with the man with the top hat on it. He too busy sitting around reliving the past back when he used to be the coldest person in his neighborhood or whatever, because you know how they be. They in their mind they can't even leave the neighborhood. They stuck in the neighborhood. That's part of the problem. We didn't even, that's a video for sociology class right there. In the meantime, this is what he's stuck on. So while you out here living your life in the current, this man is sitting in the den, okay, at his grandmama house, living his life for the past, okay? Looking at who he used to be, remembering who he used to be, looking at old footage. Looking at old footage. Remember back when Uncle James, he doing all that, okay? And you out here living your life in the current moment. That's just the bottom line, okay? 4 of Swords, what did I say? He's sitting back contemplating, okay? Now, this man wanted to be married to you. Don't get lost on that. It's not like he doesn't have genuine love for you. 4 of Wands in the upright. It's not like he does not have genuine love for you. 3 of Wands in the upright, and didn't see a future for you, because he did. He does. Okay, but listen, 7 of Swords in the upright. The man was doing a lot of sneaking around in terms of the tricks that he was playing in the background to make himself look like he was still the King of Cups that he was in yesteryear, that he's sitting around fixating on, that he can't let go of, that he can't get over. Facts. He can't get over that. 4 of Cups in the reverse. He cannot let it go. He cannot let who he used to be go. You know, this man could potentially think of a new way to live and a new way to be and create new ideas and new pathways for himself, but he can't do that. He's stuck in the past, okay? He's stuck in the past. He's remembering things for the way they used to be in the past. So for that reason, his Seven of Pentacles energy is in the reverse. He can't see the harvest, the abundance, the good things of right now because he's too stuck thinking about the way they were good in the past, okay? That's all he can see. He needs to be focused on getting his Three of Swords energy to be in the reverse. He needs to unbreak his own heart. So this man has a broken heart. He came out and spoke in a very grandiose sense, coming from a very delusional, karmic, narcissistic energy. And really has actually Six of Pentacles, very, very limited energy to give. Very limited energy to give. He really does. He just has... He has really sent you off. Okay, that's just what it is. So he actually has to hold on to money, save money, you know, all of those things. He said one thing, and this man has such a financial burden on him. He has an emotional burden on him. Okay, and he needs to release that. Devil card in reverse. He desperately needs to release that. Period. He's just, it's a mess. Nine of Cups in the reverse. He's unfulfilled. He's totally unfulfilled. You know, we're not even going to go there. The man is unfulfilled, okay? We see the Six of Swords energy here in the reverse. Again, he just keeps going backwards. That's why you're outside kicking it, talking shit, and he's inside thinking about the past. He's living in the reverse. He does not know how to not do that. So you're in your High Priestess energy in the reverse. You out here gossiping. You out here spilling his tea. You out here telling people what he done put you through. How he had you sitting up there in that house eating chicken nuggets, looking at Welcome Back Kotter and shit on repeat and the Jeffersons because he don't want to get up and get out there and do his thing. So he just sitting up there, don't even realize what he done turned into with some taupe colored shingly shabby chic shawl laying around his shoulders while he's sitting up there in the house, grown ass man, eating out a bowl of popcorn, okay? Sitting up there just over and over and over again watching Fred Sanford. And you didn't let everybody know, I really can't do it because he told me that he was still going to be a hot shot. He was going to still be a hot boy, okay? And I'm not here for that sitting in the house playing these games. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Period. You got up when you saw that he wasn't about trying to get to the bag because you're even a get to the bag type of girl. You like to get up and get out. You like to carry a nice bag. Period. And when you saw that that wasn't what he was trying to do, you was like, yeah, I'm not finna do this with you. Like, yeah, no. You're a Nine of Pentacles girl. Period. So when you saw he wasn't on that, you didn't stand your ground in that relationship. Seven of Wands in the reverse, baby. You got up and got out of there. Ace of Cups in the reverse. You poured all that out. You was like, you can keep this shit. You emptied out that bottle and went on outside with life. And was like, I'm not sitting in here with you when you sitting here ready to die. And you done told me you was ready to live and we was finna live this vibrant and exciting life. And I was about to be your divine feminine empress. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, y'all. Okay, that's what you was on. Okay. No, ma'am, no, sir, no, them. Okay, you know, wherever you are in the charts. I'm not feeling it. Okay, Queen of Swords in the reverse. You didn't bother to fight with him about it, okay? Because you could have sat there and tangled with him about it and we're going to keep going through these changes. You just didn't do that. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You dropped it. You dropped it off. You was like, no. No. You didn't do it. Okay? He thought that you might have, and I guess you could have, sat there and really wrestled with him to get him to open up and, you know, use your strength to kind of get him to the next phase of his life. You just didn't. You didn't care to. Okay? You focused on you and what you had. Page of Cups. What you had left and what you could give. You know, you felt like him not doing for you what he said. You felt that Eight of Swords space, that Eight of Swords energy that he's living in right now. You felt he deserves to live in that. Like, this is what you chose. And you sold me a dream. I'm going to leave you right here where you are. Ace of Wands in the reverse. You said, I'm not going to give you a new beginning. Because at this point, you would need to breathe life back into this man. And he has lied to you and, you know, just not really been straight up. And so you left it at that. We're like, well, you know, you weren't being real. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. He's not even being real with his friends. He's not being real with the community. He's not being real with anybody. He's not being real with himself, if we really want to talk about it, okay? He thinks that his hope and his fantasies, the star card energy, he thinks his hopes and his fantasies are going to walk him off into some great new future, the Fool energy. He really is relying on that, okay? He really is trying to tell himself that, but there's no celebration to be had in the future with this man, Three of Cups in reverse, if he is not willing to do what he's supposed to do, okay? It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Okay, we see the Tower. What did I just say? If he's not going to do the work, it's only going to get worse. We see the Tower. Five of Wands coming through in the reverse. This man is fighting with himself, and he really needs to stop doing that. He would have to stop doing that. We see the World coming through in reverse. Okay. And with the World coming through in reverse, we see a repetition happening for him. We see him reliving the same stupid karmic cycle where he just spends more and more time sitting alone in the den with the reruns, probably start getting a pot belly, you know, that whole thing, because he doesn't want to get up and realize that it's time for him to create a new life for himself. He won't do it, okay? He's lost his girl, okay? He's not recognizing that he's been given a new existence and he can't get in it because he's stuck. He's in a karmic space, okay? He's experiencing nothing but death in his current life because he's stuck reliving his past life. And it just doesn't make sense. Okay, now we see the Hierophant here in reverse. He's not going to be able to get future commitments from anybody or anything because he's too busy caught in the rapture of life coming on. Okay, the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, he can't get control of anything. He's not trying to get control of anything. That's just the bottom line. He's pouring out into life nothing but dust because all he's doing is sitting around lying to himself. Okay. So, you know, destiny is going to take its course regardless. We all know that. Whether you do what you're supposed to do or not, Wheel of Fortune energy, time is going to continue to pass. So this man is moving himself now into a place of Nine of Swords energy, anxiety, stress, nightmares, etc., etc. Knight of Swords energy. But we do see him trying to fight back. Good for him. Good for him. Okay. Good for him. We see the Death card. Okay. Death card energy. This man is going to try to go into a space of rebirth. He's going to go ahead and do some looking within, which is great. He's going to go ahead and do some looking within. And he's going to look within in regards to you and really realize that you are a feeling, Queen of Cups in reverse, baby. You are a feeling and passionate and sensual woman. And you're not here to babysit nobody. You're not that type of woman. Some women are. They would have sat through that. They would have babysat him. They would have held his hand. But I'm going to tell you something. This man is with you because you're more of a Queen of Wands type of energy. Okay? This man was with you because you're more of a fiery, feisty type. You wasn't finna sit there and die with that man. You went on with your life. And this man is really going to sit there and think about you and think about the fact that you're this beautiful, dark, feminine energy, that really your absence is part of what gave him time to sit there in that loneliness and realize that he had basically went from watching Fred Sanford to damn being Fred Sanford, okay? He went from watching Grady them to being Grady them. Okay, and this is what kind of puts him in a place where he realizes that he was existing in the Sun in reverse. Okay, he had given up his masculinity, he had given up his male pride, he had given up these alpha male traits that he loved so much, that we saw come through on the King of Wands, Knight of Wands earlier, that he enjoyed all of the style, all of the grace, all of the charisma that he loved so much, that he had just let flush down the toilet. Okay, he goes ahead and he looks within himself and realizes, damn, I'm existing in the dark. You know, I let my lady go. I was supposed to be her dark masculine king. You know, me and her ride or die together. We out here sharp styling. I'm getting money. This is what I told her because this is who I used to be. And I've sat here and allowed myself to just let all of that go down the drain. And I'm existing without any of those things. You know, I haven't been much of a lover or a friend. Lovers in reverse. He is going to come to that realization and realize that Eight of Cups, he gave up on you. Okay, and he's going to walk back. He's going to walk back. Eight of Cups in reverse. He's going to walk back to you. From the storm, from the rain, from the dark. He's going to walk back to you. Okay? He's going to walk back to you, pouring out all of the bullshit that he's been doing. Knight of Cups in reverse. He's going to walk back to you, letting go of all that depression, trying to start things over and do things right. Okay? Trying to come back to you in a healthy space, because he was not in a healthy space. And him not being in a healthy space, he actually just sat there and let that relationship die because he was in a depression. He allowed you to just get away, okay? He's going to realize it for himself. Even though you were saying it to others, nobody wanted to believe it because he was sitting over there still pretending to be somebody from, you know, 2, 5, 10, 18, who knows, 30 years ago, okay? And he finally comes to terms with it like, wow, you know, I've sat here and I've become somebody that's letting life pass them by, okay? So he comes to you ready to admit his mistakes, okay? Realizing that he set you up for persecution and inquisition by just sitting in the house, no longer participating in life, letting you go out there and people saying, well, you know, damn, what's going on? You know, where's Cortez? Where, you know, and you have to try to come up with some type of answer. And you being the privileged lady that you are, you being the Queen of Cups in reverse that you are, you just was telling the truth. You being the High Priestess in reverse that you are. Okay? You wasn't finna sit up here and baby that man. You see the child energy? You wasn't finna sit up here and baby that man and pretend. That's not you. Where you was just say, oh, you know, he's, girl, the COVID got him and then he got the gout. You wasn't finna do any of that. You was like, you know, he in there broke and feeling sorry for himself, and I moved on. Okay? You wasn't finna play no games. Even though people didn't want to hear it. They wanted to still believe he was Mr. Wealthy man. They wanted to still believe he was that fly guy, you know, that couldn't get down, that couldn't make a mistake, that couldn't cut a bad deal, that couldn't come up short. Okay? That was a lie. False person. That was a lie. Okay? People were still believing in a lie. You know, this man, I'm getting the vibe, he may have been a bit of a neighborhood hero. Okay? Maybe from a young boy, from a teenager. And people just were not ready to let go of the image, okay? That he had finally become someone that they actually needed to be concerned about. So let's pay attention to that as well, because what you notice is that no one showed up for the man. No one was there for the man. No one considered that this man may have become somebody that that needed help. No one considered that the dark nights, okay, because that's truly the energy I'm getting off this man. No one considered that the Dark Knight, okay, Mr. Gotham City, might have been sitting over there in need of some type of help or support, okay? That his lady, okay, might have been somebody that was basically in her own, you know, cutthroat kind of way. You know, the villain always got a wild brawl by his side, okay? Nobody considered that in her own way. She's letting y'all know low-key that man over there need help. Nobody even thought about it, that was the underlying message. Okay, that this man was over there in need of some kind of maybe attention or a phone call, that he was in his own private prison, okay? For a man like this, for this Dark Knight to be in a position where he's without money, he's without friends, he's without attention, he's without, you know, I'm so sharp, I'm so fly. That's why he was sitting his little lame self over there looking at his old golden moments of life, you know, pictures over and over again down there in his grandmama den. That's not what he's used to, okay? He's not used to being broke. He's not used to not having things. So for him to have been off the scene like that, nobody even considered, man, let me go over there and check on bro. It's not usual for him to be off the scene like this, okay? Nobody even thought about it. You know, nobody considered that he may have needed somebody to be on his side, that there may have been some things going on where he's harshly judging himself, okay? That he might not even want to be here anymore. Adjudication, coffin. He might not even want to be here anymore. Nobody even considered that. Look at this. Boom, bam. Nobody considered that this man may have been in need of a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay? And that's just very typical. You know, these people, when people look up to the bad guy, quote unquote, and by bad, I just mean that dark masculine energy, the bold guy, the aggressive guy, the rebel, the person that's, you know, flying by the seat of their pants in a sense, you know, that survived the wars and the battles. Nobody often considers like that person might need a little help. Everybody thinking like, nah, they got it. You know, nah, they might need a little help over there. They don't always have it. They might not always know where they're going. Transportation, which is just what happened with this man. This man got to where he had no clue where he was headed, okay? Period. He might have needed somebody to tell him that he should forgive himself for whatever happened, whether it was he was inside, you know, he was inside of some jail walls, or he just went through some hard karma. He needed to forgive himself for that period of time that he fell off, and just try to get back on and realize that the lady he had, his Queen of Cups in reverse, his High Priestess in reverse, his Dark Feminine, she could be the one. He knew she was the one, but realize like this the one, and you sitting over here playing these games. Stand up, be a man, be the authority figure in your own life. Okay, authority figure came through, and take control. Okay, take this relationship where it's supposed to go. Six of Swords energy. Transition this relationship to where it's supposed to go and stand up in your dark night energy, knighthood, okay? And be the person that you're meant to be, used to be, supposed to be in the future now, okay? Get on this journey and do what you're supposed to do, you know, and people forget that, okay? You know, this man fell short of his own expectations. So this man is about to come into some unexpected money, okay? Good for him, because you know his money was all jacked up. This man is about to come into some unexpected money, and he will go back to being that official ass dude, okay? That real ass G, okay? That everybody is used to him being. So good for him. We do see him stepping back to the come up. But this man went through a thing, and when you was telling everybody, feminine, you know, out of your own frustrations and irritations with the fact that he wasn't comfortable with himself, and he had sold you this grand new life that we was just like, where the hell is he gonna pull this grand new life from? You know, people wasn't trying to hear it. People was too caught up in remembering him as that Gotham City of the ghetto, or Gotham City of New York City, or Gotham City of suburbia, or whatever he was supposed to be. That dark night of suburbia, dark night of New York City, whatever. And they didn't want to hear it. But after all is said and done, this man is going to pick himself up. He is going to go back to being that official dude. And you guys will step back into y'all's relationship, because he's going to be willing to come back to you and admit that he wasn't willing to do the work, and that he knows he was in the wrong state of mind. And he's going to put himself back together. So that's a good thing. If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and as always, what do I say? I will catch y'all in the next one.